Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a blueberry and sausage breakfast cake, and I'll start off by adding a half of a cup of room temperature butter into a large bowl and creaming that together with 3/4 cups of white granulated sugar and 1/4 of a cup of packed light brown sugar. Now that I have the butter and sugar creamed together, I'll add in 2 room temperature eggs, one at a time, stirring well between each addition. Once both eggs are creamed in, I'll set it to the side here for just a second while I add in 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda into 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and quickly giving this a whisk. I'll be adding in the flour alternately with 1 cup of sour cream until I have them all combined into the batter. After I had all the flour and sour cream mixed in, I went ahead and added 1 pound of bulk breakfast sausage that's been cooked, crumbled, and well drained. And the last thing to go in is 1 cup of fresh blueberries, or you can use 1 cup of frozen blueberries. This is now ready to be transferred into a 9 by 13 inch baking dish that's been lightly coated with baking spray. The last thing before this goes into a 350-degree preheated oven is to sprinkle about 1/2 cup of chopped up pecans across the top. This is going to bake for about 35 to 40 minutes or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. While I'm waiting on the cake to bake, I'll go ahead and whip up the topping, which is 1/2 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1/2 cup of water. I want to stir these together until the cornstarch dissolves. That way I won't have any lumps. The last thing I added in were 2 cups of fresh blueberries. You can also use frozen here. They'll work as well. I've got this about on a medium heat where it's going to cook until it starts to thicken up and gets nice and bubbly. The topping's done when it's nice and thick. I'm going to set this over to the side and allow it to start cooling down while I wait on the cake to come out of the oven. After the cake came out of the oven, I went ahead and allowed it to cool for about 10-15 minutes on the counter, and then now it is finally time to dive in and try it out. It smells absolutely fantastic. Let's get in here and find out exactly what it tastes like though. Funny enough, this tastes exactly like a blueberry pancake. I like the combination of the saltiness from the sausage paired with the sweetness from the blueberries. It goes so well together. Overall, this is an absolutely fabulous breakfast cake and something I think I'll be making over and over again. But that is going to be it for me for the day. If you have enjoyed this video, leave me a comment down below. If you tried this recipe out, let me know how it turned out for you. And as always, thank you all so very much for joining me today. I'm a Vault Girl. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.